Let's do some warm-ups and a little hip work today. So find your mountain pose, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders lined up. Bring those shoulders back and down a few times and relax your arms. Reach your head to the ceiling, get that core working to support your back and stretch your spine. Keep that inner focus. As you inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level, stretch the fingertips out. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale out to the front and clasp your hands behind you. Press them to the floor just gently as you lift your heart. Feel that back bend through the upper body. And then exhale, pivoting over. So just deepen as far as you'd like to go. Move your chin around a little bit. Relax your neck. Lift your hips. Bring your hands toward your head. Spread your toes. And then bend your knees slightly and work your way all the way up. Lift your heart and drop your shoulders. Take a moment to breathe, just stretching out through your head. And then inhale upright, release your arms. Take a moment to feel your spine getting a little more activated as we get ready to do that again. Arms at shoulder level, but keep the shoulders down. Hands to your heart, stretch to the front, shoulders still down. And then clasp your hands the other way behind you. So shift the fingers one position over. Press your hands down as you lift your heart, a nice little back bend, and then pivot on over. Deepen as much as you'd like, bringing those hands way up toward your head. And again, just relax your neck, stretch your legs, and bend your knees, coming back up. Inhale to the top, and again, lift your heart. Keep those shoulders and shoulder blades down, away from your ears, and stretch your spine. Inhale upright, release your arms. Take a moment, just feel your body getting a little more energized. Side stretches, so let's bring both arms out, palms toward the ceiling, hands over your shoulders. Clasp your hands, bring the arms back by your ears and pull your shoulders down, sitting bones down, head up, and lean straight to the side, no twist. Feel the ribs stretch apart. Push the foot you're leaning away from down for that extra oomph, stretching along the side. Keep those shoulders away from your ears, coming back up, and switch your hands. And again, arms by your ears, shoulders down, lean to the other side. Again, feeling that whole side stretching apart as much as your body is willing to do. And then come on back up and release. Shoulders up, back and down. And let's do our little split apart twist. So turn your feet to the side, knees along with them. Bend your knees toward, not beyond your toes, and put your hands above your knees. Stretch your spine long and straight, and then exhale. Pull your shoulder down and across toward the opposite knee. As you lift the hip, you're turning your whole body to the side. So a nice little gentle twist. Make sure you're not just turning your head. Stretch it out and turn back to the center, still long through the spine, stretching, exhaling, and again, bring that shoulder down and across on the other direction. Hip going up and the whole spine stretching, whole body facing the side. Stretch again and keeping the spine long, come back to the center. Round your spine, tuck in your chin, and come all the way up and back into mountain pose. Take a breath. Bring your hands behind your low back and just clasp the low back or bring your fingertips up between your shoulder blades into that reverse prayer position. And then bend your knees toward, not beyond your toes, and some nice circles with your hips. So just let that whole hip area get a little bit warming up. and then stop and go the other way. Just keep the shoulders down away from your ears and just circle the hips, working that whole lower body. Feel your ankles, your knees, as well as your hips. And then release, coming back up into mountain pose. Take a breath, exhale tension. Turn your toes out again. Now we'll go into a little squat. So bring your hands down to your knees, bending them toward, not beyond your toes, and then back up, hands to your hips. And then if you want to go further, come all the way to the floor with your hands, still keeping your knees behind your toes, and then again, coming back up. So just getting that hip area working along with the legs a little bit more. Exhaling down, standing back up. Down a little bit if you're having knee issues, or all the way to the floor if you're liking that squat. Exhaling and inhaling. You can go faster if you like, or you can just be gentle today. And then coming back up, turn your feet again to the center and release your arms. Circle the shoulders back and down, hands to your heart. Inhale, follow the hands toward the ceiling. Keep looking at your thumbs as you bring your hands behind you and into a little back bend. Shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, hands to your heart, coming all the way down into ragdoll. Feel that stretch on the whole back of your body, tuck in your chin. Bring your hands behind your legs, pull in deeper if you like that stretch. And then back to the center. And another roll up. And back in mountain pose, just take a moment to circle the shoulders a couple of times and relax your arms. Hands to your heart again. And once more, follow them up into the back bend. Let's swan dive over this time. And again, ragdoll. Hands up on your shins under your knees for your halfway up position. Elbows, knees, spine straight. And then bend your knees coming to the floor, child pose. So just sink your hips back on your heels, forehead down toward the floor. Relax your legs and your shoulders. Deepen as far toward the floor with your forehead as you'd like to go. And then let's inhale up. Bring your hands out in front into table position. So remember, if you need to, put your fist down so your wrists aren't bothering you so much, or just leave them flat, or fold your mat over for a little height under your heel of your palms for a little less bend. Take a moment there, getting your ribs up, supporting your spine. Nice straight back. And then bringing your right leg back up to hip level. Bend your knee and your foot. And the bottom of your foot is straight up toward the ceiling. And then push it up and down, keeping both hips facing the floor. And just gently warming up that hip area a little bit more. A little strengthening in your low back as well. Take a breath, just pushing up, letting it come back so the thigh is parallel to the floor. Keep that core working, supporting your low back. And then as you exhale, just bring that knee back down into table position. Keep the core working and bring the left leg out up to hip level. And again, bend the knee, flex the foot, keep it up straight toward the ceiling as much as it'll go. And again, rise with the foot. So hips staying even as you face the floor. Shoulders, shoulder blades towards your waist. Spine nice and straight. Just work that hip up and down a little bit gently, letting it warm up gradually. Feel your core. Let it support your back. And don't forget to breathe. And again, when you're ready, bring that knee down back into table position. Circle your wrists if you need to at any point. And we will do another hip opener. So again, coming into your table position with your support through your low back, just bring those ribs up toward your spine, toward your heart, feeling that low back not sinking. And then we're going to keep the leg angled like it is and bring that knee out toward the side. Again, keep the hip bones down toward the floor and then just lower the knee toward the floor and back out. And again, just feel the hip gently warming up. Exhaling tension. Keep the back flat. Let that hip move only as much as it needs and wants while those hips stay even. Take a breath or two, just relaxing through the hip. And again, bring the knee down. Circle your wrist if you need to. And we'll do the other direction. So again, keeping the back flat, keeping the legs angled. Bring the knee out to the side. Take a moment, just breathing, bringing the knee down and then back out to the side. Only as high as it wants to go with those hips even, so you're not swinging the whole leg up. Take a breath or two, just relaxing as you do that. Getting that hip area nice and open. Take a breath, exhale tension. And bringing that leg down, sink back, hips towards your heels, circle your wrists if you need to, and relax your shoulders. Take a breath, tension out. Feel that release through your hips. Exhaling and relaxing. And then pivoting back up onto your hands and knees. Yeah, table position once more. Get that spine nice and straight. So this one's a little more strenuous. We're going to bring your left knee in and your right elbow into meated, and then stretch and straighten it out in the balance. So exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, stretch it out. And you can do that a few times. Or if you like it, you can bring the hand and foot up a little higher as you get into your stretched out position. Breathe with it, going only as far as your body wants to go. Exhale as you come in. Inhale as you stretch it out. And just maybe one or two more, letting everything get a little circulation. And then bringing your hand and knee back to the floor, suckle your other wrist if you need to. And of course, we're going to balance and do the opposite direction. So again, elbow and knee coming in. What is this? Left arm and right leg. And again, straightening it out. Inhale, crunching. No, exhale. Inhale out. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. And again, if that's feeling good on the stretch, you can bring it a little higher. Take a moment. Keep both hips still facing the floor. Breathing, stretching, crunching, working your body however much it needs today. And then hands and knee to the floor. And again, sinking your hips back, circling your wrists. Take a breath, tension out. And then let's slide over onto our side and bring our back of our body along the back of the mat, bending your knees. And we'll do a little clamshell. So again, keeping the knees bent, bringing one knee up toward the ceiling. So you'll feel those hips don't lift through, but keep both hips facing the side of your mat. Just up only as high as your body wants to go. You can keep the head down on your arm, or you can put your hand under your head propping it up. Either way works. Exhale, tension. Feel that opening. Just letting the hip gently work. Exhale, bring it down. And then pressing into your hands. You can flip around or just roll over. And bring the back of your body along the back of the mat. But once again, knees are bent and everything else is straight. Hand on your under your head or on the floor with your head down. Either way works. And again, just lifting the knee, feeling that hip just gently working, keeping the hips facing the long side of your mat. Just breathe with it, letting everything balance evenly on this side. Exhale any tension. Breathe with it. Just feeling that hip area working just a little bit. And then sliding the legs out. Again, you can have your head propped up or laying it down on your arm. We're going to slide that top leg in toward the thigh and then lift it and bring that leg straight up toward the ceiling as you can. So you're on the side of your body. This can get a little bouncy. So only go as much as your body is willing to do. And just feel that hip joint, working a little bit more as you bring that leg as straight up toward the ceiling as you can. Take a breath. Exhale, bend the knee back to your leg, slide it back out, and pushing into your hands, flip around once more. So again, as you come all the way down on your side, get that back of your body right along the mat. Hand on your head or on the floor, and head down on your arm if you prefer. And again, get everything nice and straight and even, and then turn your leg, bring that foot up towards your thigh, and bring that leg up as much as you can toward the ceiling. Flex the foot as it gets all the way up if that works for you. Just feel what's going on. So you're on the side of your body again. Don't lean forward or backward. Try to get that leg straight up above your body as you can. Take a breath. Push the heel up. And check your balance. And again, bending your knee, bring it down to the leg, slide it out, and push into your hands, getting back up, coming into that position. Sitting bones, as always, behind you, crown toward the ceiling. Just take a moment. Exhale tension as you push out through your heels. Keep the core working, supporting your back and your shoulders right above your hips. And let's do our little warm up on our hips a little bit more. So foot to your thigh, letting that knee come down toward the floor. Feel that hip, let it relax. Leg to the front or over to the side, but keep the knee and toes up, whichever position you're in. Make sure those sitting bones are slightly behind you. You can elevate with a cushion if you need to. Just relax. Let the knee come wherever it wants. Again, you can add weight, but not pressure with your hands if you love it. Take a breath, just relaxing it down. And then when you're ready, put a knee in your hands or wrapping your arms around, rotate side to side, getting a little bit more lubricated through that side of your hip. And you can stay at that level or make it closer or higher for a little more intensity if you love it. And then bringing that leg back out, we'll do the other side. So bring that opposite foot in toward your thigh, knee out to the side as much as it wants. Exhaling tension. Bring it up on your thigh, letting the knee come down toward the floor. Exhale, just let it relax. Again, knee out to the side or foot out to the side with the knee and toes up or straight ahead, either way. And again, a little weight with your hands, but don't push. We don't want resistance. We want it just to relax, letting that pelvis and hip just release any tension. And again, foot and knee in your hands or pulling your leg in and rotating side to side. Feel that hip working just gently. Stay there or make it more intense. It's your choice. Personal practice always. And then releasing your leg. Take a moment there, pushing out through your heels. And yeah, let's go into our butterfly, pulling the heels in, letting those knees go out toward the side, down toward the floor as much as they want. Take a breath, shoulders down, keep that core supporting your back. Hands under your shoulders and behind you, and just a little pressure in your hands or fingertips, whatever works for your body. And again, knees coming as far toward the floor as they're willing to do today. Just relax. Feel that stretch through your inner legs. And release your hands. Lift your knees. Bring them out to the center. And then shifting your legs to the end of the mat into stat position. Keep that core working, crown toward the ceiling, and slowly bring your body all the way onto the floor. Take a moment, just relax your shoulders down. Move your hips around, maybe circle your ankles, let everything relax. And we'll do a little bridge. So feet hip width apart, sitting bones towards your heels, and draw your heels in near your sitting bones. Knees straight up. Remember, don't let them spread apart. Push your back down, and then lifting your hip bones, bring them straight up into your bridge. Head on the floor, not your neck, working onto your shoulders. You can clasp your hands under for a little bit more support, coming a little higher on your shoulders. Press into your feet, lift your hips, and feel the bridge. Get as straight as you can, or maybe even a little bit of a back bend if you particularly love it. A moment there, just feel your body lifting those hips evenly. Check your knees, no spreading them apart. And then release your hands, your shoulders, shoulder blades, ribs, and spine. Feel your whole body back on the floor. And we'll do that, clasping the hands the opposite way. So again, bring those back of your body down, and then inhale, lifting those hips straight up. Check your knees, clasp your hands, bring that other finger inside. Work onto your shoulders, make sure you're on your head, not your neck. And again, checking your feet, checking your knees, everything lined up. Hips going up as high as you'd like them to do, coming out to your shoulders, not your neck. Take a moment to lift those hips maybe a little bit more. Keep it even. Spread your toes, relax. Separate your hands, palms down, shoulders, shoulder blades, ribs and spine, all the way back down. Take a moment as you get to the mat, pressing your back gently down. Draw your knees up toward your heart. Give yourself a little circle there, both directions if you love it. And then feet to the floor. Hands out to T position. And we'll do a couple of twists. Press your back gently down. Let's lift both feet. Keep the knees next to each other and roll them as you exhale over at hip level to the side. Turn your head the opposite direction. Keep those shoulders, shoulder blades on the floor. Hands, palms up or down, your choice. Let those knees come as far toward the floor as your lower back likes. And again, only turn your neck as much as your neck is willing. And again, if you love that low back work, you can bring your knees up toward your elbow, or you can straighten your legs, bringing them feet out toward your hands. a little bit more stressful through that low back and hip area. Be gentle if you need to. You never need to go too far. Exhale tension. And then bringing your heels back toward your hips, roll onto your back and get ready to go to the other side. So again, you can bring your feet to the floor, straighten it out if you need to. Knees next to each other, rolling over to hip level toward the floor. Head turning the opposite direction again, just feeling those shoulders down, whole body in your twist. Again, pat if you need to under your knees and just go as deeply into that as you'd like. And those of you who love it, again, you can bring your knees up toward your elbow, just staying there, or you can straighten your legs out toward your hand and get a little more in that hip and low back area. Take a breath. Just relax into your twist. Remember, let it happen. Don't force it. And then heels back towards your hips. Roll onto your back, your feet to the floor, straighten it out. And then we're going to press the back down, lift the feet, and bring your feet all the way up to the ceiling. So we're going to pendulum. If that's too much for you with the legs straight, remember you can always bend your knees. So just take a moment and roll those feet toward the hip level on one side as you turn and look toward the opposite side. Keep those shoulders down, palms to the floor will help a little bit with that support. Take a breath, exhale, and then we'll rotate back up, feet toward the ceiling, and we'll go the other direction. And again, keep your knees bent if those straight legs are too much for you. Only go toward the floor as far as it wants to go. Keep those shoulders working a little bit on this one to keep that in line. Take a breath, relaxing. And again, just bring the feet back up toward the ceiling. When you get all the way up, keep the legs straight and lower the legs with the heels first, either one at a time or both together, or you can bend the knees and straighten them out, depending on what your core needs today. When the legs get all the way down, just take a moment to relax and come into our final relaxation posture. So you can come into corpse position as usual, or you can bring the feet together into butterfly, knees coming toward the floor for a little more hip opening. If you like that, you can bring your arms out to the side and up into your goddess position. So choose your position. Just let your body sink into the surface beneath you, softening wherever it's tight. Breathing. Just let the spine be in its neutral position. You can roll your head side to side to release any tension in the shoulders or neck. Breathe deep and just let your body grow heavier as you exhale, deepening into the earth support. And just let your body go. And as you do, let thoughts of your body release from your awareness, letting everything relax even more. As your body relaxes, just allow your mind to drift. No need to remember the past or anticipate the future. Just let the thoughts go without attention. And as your mind drifts and your body relaxes, just deepen into that inner awareness of the peace within. Take a few moments relaxing in the peace. And of course, keep relaxing as long as you have time today. And if it's time to get ready for the rest of your day, just begin drawing energy and awareness with the breath back to the moment, to the room, to your body. Breathing more deeply, stretching more completely. If your legs are out in butterfly, you can lift them and press the back to the floor. Draw your heels toward your hips and your knees up toward your heart for your appreciative yoga hug. Wrap your arms around. Let your body know you appreciate its yoga work today and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, a little roll on your back and head and feet to the floor. Roll to the side and sit back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead for you today. Thanks for joining me.